is popping, everybody? What is genuinely and honestly good? Welcome back to the channel where I cover all things boiling hot tea. And today I've got a quick little brew for you that I think might actually ruffle some feathers. So let's play a game, okay? Hands up if you're married. Nice. Okay, good. Now, keep that hand up if you're married to anything other than the grind. Okay. Now, keep your hand up again if you had an influencer wedding 2 weeks ago in sunny Escondido, California with a combined follower count of well over 200 million people. Huh. Well, somebody did. A couple weeks ago, two apparently very large social media influencers named Alex and Cover got married. Yay. Nice. Yay. Congrats to them. Congrats, you guys. Now, there was a lot of clout at this wedding, okay? I'm talking Charlie D'Amelio, Bryce Hall, Markel, this kid, and plenty more, okay? If you were a child with an iPhone in 2020, the clout contained in this room would probably incapacitate you. And for the adults in the room, in case you might have missed it, I flashed their follower counts along with those names, just so you could kind of get a sense of what we're looking for. I know you have no clue who those people were. Unsurprisingly, given that the bride, the groom, and the majority of their guests live their entire lives online, clouded up massively in the streets of LA, they requested that their guests unplug for the ceremony. Essentially, they didn't want people to really be on their phones or taking too many pictures or vlogging. You know, they really just wanted their guests to really enjoy the celebration, the company, and the good vibes. Plus, Cover and Alex are two very large content creators who have been public with their relationship online since they got together in 2018. So I'm sure they each had like a ton of fans waiting to see them get married and to see wedding content. So I can understand why, after 2 years of planning this ceremony, they might want to be the first or only people to publish their big day. Personally, I think it's 100% fair to request and expect your guest to follow that rule, especially since it's kind of like the easiest rule in the world to follow, if you have even one single sliver of respect for the parties asking. Anyway, this is Lilah.
He was like eating me out or something, and then in my brain he like stopped, and I'm like, oh, he knows my clit looks different, like fuck.
Lilah Gibney is a 26-year-old influencer. I'm using that word like so incredibly loosely here, guys, like as loosely as one can use that word. An alleged scammer who has about 200,000 followers between her TikTok and her Instagram. As far as I can tell, she's been in the LA influencer space since at least 2020. I mean, I don't know if her accounts have been deleted or banned or what, but I personally cannot find a thing online about how her career actually got started. She's honestly probably just an industry plant, but regardless. Lilah was hanging out in the right spaces, seeing the right faces, and eventually gained a teeny tiny little bit of attention between her socials and her OnlyFans. Now, in her time online, Lilah has been pretty controversial due to allegedly scamming several, fans and influencers in early 2021. But she's charismatic.
What I do is I'll go and like drink, and I'll see who he's following and just DM every single hot guy I see with a blue check mark.
She looks good. And she lives in LA, so combine that with a voracious hunger for clout, and you can pretty much make your way into some pretty big influencer spaces. And that she did. So somehow, Lilah ended up at this wedding. I assume somebody brought her or something. Neither the bride nor the groom follows her on anything, so I'm pretty sure they do not know who she is. Or at least they probably didn't before, but they definitely do now. Unbeknownst to the guests, or the guests of honor, and despite the posted signs begging the guests to do exactly the opposite of this, Lilah vlogged the whole thing.
Now my life is sweet like cinnamon, like a fucking dream I'm living in. Baby, love me 'cause I'm playing on the radio. How did you like me now?
Hold on. I can't decide if this is the face of someone who is trying really hard to seem like they know who the hell this person is.
It's you.
Wow. In the middle of the aisle as well. That's okay.
It's you. It's all for you. Everything I do, I tell you all the time. Heaven is a place on earth with you. Tell you all the.
This is just like very weird behavior to display at someone else's wedding, no? She's literally standing in the middle of the aisle. It looks like the ceremony hasn't even started yet. So I assume this is before Cover got the chance to walk down the aisle. And she's got her bestie there, just recording her like,
It's all for you.
I mean, of course, it's totally normal to want pictures of yourself at someone else's wedding. I personally have never been to a wedding, but I know if I did go, I would slay. And I would want proof of that. But in the middle of the aisle, before the bride even touches it, if I was Cover, I would think you were coming from my man. Because why do you want your feet on my runway to a love that should last a lifetime? Like, at this point, put up them dukes because we're fighting.
Seriously crying.
I'm sorry. The lone tear is actually diabolical. Okay, this creator is very dark-sided, and I don't like it.
Mr. and Mrs. Hughes.
So as you can see, not only did Lilah post those 3 TikToks merely hours after the wedding took place, she also posted a full vlog on her YouTube channel the following morning, okay? Alex and Cover didn't even have time to nurse their wedding hangovers before Lilah's vlog was edited and posted for the whole internet to see. Honestly, if you were an Alex and Cover fan who just so happened to be following Lilah for whatever reason, you kind of made out the best here. I mean, you got to see the clips of the bride walking down the aisle before anyone else online, her first wedding kiss, even their first dance, all courtesy of Lilah's vlog. And I'll reiterate, I really don't think they know who she is. Obviously, nobody liked this, okay? Like, Lilah got a few positive comments on the first couple of TikToks she posted from the wedding day, but once people saw that third one, I think the picture started to get a lot clearer. Vlogging as a guest is insane. Shouldn't they be the first ones to post their wedding, or am I insane? And my personal favorite, they could never make me like you, Lilac. The criticism did not stop at her comment section either. Other influencers started posting subliminal messages about this on their pages, like this girl, Tabitha Swatosh, I don't know, who said, "For everyone asking if I have a vlog of the ceremony, no, lol, but we already know one exists out there." Alex and Cover also sort of subliminally responded to this as well by commenting on a video that was calling out Lilah about this and basically saying like, "Yas queen" in the comments or whatever.
If somebody makes a vlog about my wedding, like a YouTube vlog about my wedding, why would you do that? It's a wedding. It's not a theme park. Like, maybe be in the moment like a little bit.
This situation got a lot of attention from a lot of different sectors of TikTok. I personally saw a video on my For You page of somebody just like referencing the situation, and then I kind of fell down a rabbit hole on Lilah, but before then I had literally no clue who any of these people were. Kind of missed that, Jasmine. Now, I believe the hammer came down on Lilah pretty quick in this one. She deleted her YouTube video within a few days of it being up, if not quicker, and posted an apology. Yes, you guys, yes, I love it when we get influencer apologies, okay? It's literally always a treat.
All right, y'all, let's talk. Okay, I just want to start this video by saying, yes, I was personally invited by Alex and Cover to their beautiful wedding this last weekend.
I gotta stop you right there, Padna. I don't believe you. Show us the invite, Lilac. Show us the physical wedding invitation that you received from Alex and Cover. Otherwise, they just have no clue who you are. I'm sorry, they just don't know.
Yes, I chose to drive 4 hours there because, of course, need to celebrate literally the most perfect couple ever. And then, unfortunately, I vlogged it and posted it, and y'all are very, very upset. So I just want to talk about it. I didn't drive 3 hours to like record their vows and disrespect anybody. So if y'all think that, if Cover and Alex think that, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry. That was not my intention. I drove 3 or more hours to celebrate Alex and Cover, and I was there for them and them only. And you guys know me, I will literally vlog my experience at Starbucks or like LAX and make it a full 6-part docuseries.
First of all, was it 3 or 4 hours? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to nitpick here. I'm not trying to nitpick. But she said 4 pretty confidently at first, but then it was 3. Now we're at 3 or more. I get your story straight, Lilith. Secondly, if you were invited by Alex and Cover themselves and they've taken the time to subtweet you in TikTok comments already, wouldn't you have reached out to your personal friends personally and make sure they weren't disrespected by your actions at their wedding? Like, if they personally invited you, then you must at least have their phone numbers, right? Maybe their emails?
Genuinely from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry if I offended anybody with this video, with any of my content. I thought that cute little VHS video of like literally the most beautiful wedding ever would make people so happy. That's my way of showing my love and affection, honestly, is editing, creating content, my experiences, doing things with people that I love. It is so offensive to the whole world and the millions of people telling me to kill myself online right now, but there's no influencer wedding rule book, honestly. There was no signs. No one said it was unplugged. Multiple people asked the multiple people in the wedding party, can I post? Is it okay if I post? Everybody said yes. There was multiple other content creators posting. I know you guys saw it. And there was also 40 rows of social media content creator people all taking content. So I never got an impression. I never got word from anybody. There was never a speech made. I'm sorry. And I just was not aware of that.
Well, as we've seen, right, as we've seen together, there were, in fact, signs saying not to record. And according to another influencer who was also at the wedding himself, there weren't really other people filming at all.
No, it felt like a real wedding. I think people were pretty, like, during the wedding and everything, no one was taking out their cameras or anything. Like, when the vows were going and the bride's walking down, and it's not, I mean, I didn't see it. I definitely did it. But no one's, like, doing this, you know? They have the photographers and the people there that are capturing moments. But I don't think anyone was really taking out their phones until, you know, it's like everyone's on the dance floor.
But I do have to say, it is very, 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 very tragic that people, you guys, millions of people, can't understand that my way of showing gratitude and love for anybody is showing my experiences. That's just always how I've been. I've always been like into my Snapchat. I've always had my big ass iPad in 7th grade. Obviously, when you're invited to a wedding, people know your personality. I was personally invited. I was not a +1. That is something I'll never apologize for, as being myself.
Cop out. I'm sorry. If your best friend was giving birth down the street, okay, she's in labor right now, and she calls you up and she says, hey, Lilah, OMG, like, I'm in labor, like, period, pull up on me, but please, no phones, okay? Please don't record me. I'm creating life from my genitals right now. I would so prefer it if you kept it between us, right? Are you still gonna show up to the emergency room and like, OMG, hey, Stassi, OMG, girl, like, yes, motherhood, period, slay? Like, no. Filming things is not a part of your personality. Literally at all. Maybe it's a hobby, you know, a fun pastime. Also, I'm not really sure this is the hill you want to die on, my girl, because if I was running in your circles, this video would guarantee you never see me anywhere in private.
If I offended anybody by doing that, I'm so sorry. I don't think the millions of people online right now should be worrying about me attending someone's wedding that y'all don't know, bullying me, aka someone you still don't know. But worry about the like 350 anti-trans laws that are being passed right now.
You know what, Lilah? You're so right. We should definitely be worried about those. I assume you're going to take some time on your platform of about 9.8 million viewers and educate us on some of them, right? I'm listening. I'm waiting.
I love you. I'm sorry if I offended anybody. Alex and Cover, y'all know I love you. I wish Alex and Cover would have, you know, just said something or texted me personally, but they didn't. So I love you guys.
Oh. So you didn't say anything of value. Cool. That's pretty much where the situation left off. I mean, Alex and Cover are married. Lilah came away from this with a plethora of new anti-fans, and myself and several other creators could squeeze a little bit of content out of it, so I'd say nobody really lost in the situation. Well, except Lilah. Lilah's definitely a loser. Thank you guys, oodles and noodles, for watching yet another banger. My last video was a little bit longer, so I figured we'd hop in and hop out on this one, okay? Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Do you care? Do you not care? Would you care if it was your wedding? Me personally, I'm a pretty principled person, right? So the content itself would probably not bother me that much. More so, the simple fact that Sally Skellington over here felt entitled to publicize my wedding before me for clout. That would definitely piss me off. Be sure to smash like on this one, guys. Smash like, smash subscribe. If you're interested in my socials or my streams, you can find them down below in the description. Also, if you want to support me or my content, I made a Patreon, so the link for that is down there as well. Eat well, sleep better, chat up somebody sexy, and I will see you next time.